Hi, beautiful Pisces. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Pisces, we will just dive right in and see what we can find for you. It has taken me a couple of days to get to your reading. I have to be completely honest and just say, just personal stuff has been going on, like in my body, and I have not been moving fast for the past 2 days. And I think yesterday was like the longest day in history. It felt like it was a really long day. uh, that was on the 29th of September. And then today also, I think it was like the first time in 3 or 4 years, maybe even longer, that actually slept in. I didn't sleep in whatsoever. I woke up at 6 o'clock and then and then I was up like at 7 with my little boy, and I went with him to daycare, and then I was supposed to do all of this work stuff, and I was just not. I'm not sick whatsoever. I just feel like I've moved in such a slow pace today. I'm fully allowed myself to move in the slow pace, and I don't know if you feel this energy, guys, but it feels like, and I have been talking about it a little bit, like it feels like October, which starts tomorrow, the first of October. So that's the first of the 10th. It's the first day of the completion. Numerology wise, it's the first day of the completion if we talk numbers, because in October is number 10 month. It feels like it's silence. It feels like there's a big silent moment that's going to happen throughout October, and then get into sort of more of the alignment, the flow of November, which is the first, then is going to be of 11. So that's 111, that's alignment, if we talk numerology. But just the overall, if I don't care about the numerology, because I've been feeling for a while that October, there's something up with October, that it just feels like a take time out, take time for yourself, withdraw a little bit more, maybe say a little bit more no to events and stuff, and just sort of, and if you're saying yes to events, to just really be around people that just calms you down and just brings you peace and joy and just the most beautiful, calm time, calm energy, to then sort of get into more of a flowy, getting out there month of November. So let's see if we incorporate some of that into your reading here today. So Pisces, for the month of October, this is literally for the month of October for you. So it's going to be interesting to see what comes out here. You're the only reading that I'm doing here today. Wow. Good fortune, invite magic in. Actually, because of a lot of ascension symptoms, because people have experienced a lot of ascension symptoms, meaning nausea, headaches, like light fevers, hot flashes, eczema, acne, itchiness on their body, and what have you, like a lot of different things. And it can also feel like a minor identity crisis, like, who am I? Really, what is going on here? And I think it was Sagittarius. That reading was Sagittarius. So if you feel like you're going through anything like that, I urge you to listen to Sagittarius, because even though you had no Sagittarius in your chart whatsoever, it can maybe really be helpful for you to listen to that. And then also like a little bit of, I remember I thought of things that you could do then to sort of calm it all down. But that was like, they had also this card. That's why it reminds me of that, because they also had this card, but then they had this other card next to it that was completely out of balance, out of alignment, out of balance. And what to do like when you're in balance, and what to do when you're out of balance. But you're getting the imbalance card. You're getting like being in balance, with the energy that sort of is coming in, not sort of, is coming in to planet Earth. That like we're amping up the energy as we speak, because there's so much happening on the planet right now, with so many wishes and so many there's so many opinions about so many people. It's like, you know, we all think, it's like we're watching I don't know if this is a crappy analogy, but like if we're all watching this if there's a soccer game, if there's a football game, if there's a song contest, if there's, you know, anything of that big thing happening, and you're the audience you're sitting on your couch, you're not participating one bit other than you're the viewer, and you know how you never been more like, you know what's right and you know what's wrong, like how can they sing that, or that is a good song, or like how can they play like that, they should play that like this, and oh, it's like you're in the game, you won or you lost. No, you didn't, you were just an audience member. But you know how sort of we can get so engaged in what we're watching, and we have all these opinions about it. We're so strong, like we're the professionals ourselves, so we get all these opinions in on whatever is going on, and we're not alone right now to have opinions about what's going on the planet Earth right now. And with all of those opinions, there's all of these wishes, and with all of those wishes comes all of these answers. And those answers are now coming in the form of very high vibrational energy. Those answers are being given right now, and we can choose to allow that to flow through us and to really take the next level right now, to sort of beam ourselves up, get into the next level of who we are as a collective, but also who we are as an individual. And this is good fortune invite magic in. So it's very much being in alignment with this, like just what I was talking about. First being like completing this month of October, like coming into the completion of everything that has taken place. Like think 3 or 4 years back in time, maybe even 5 years. Yeah, for 5 years, for some 5 years rings very true. But for the last like between 2 and 4 years, we've been through the ringer for sure. Like we've really, it's like if there's anything left, it's like you're cleaning out your house. It's like you're making this big move, as we are energetically and collectively. It's like we're making this big move, and it's like you're walking around this house, taking a final look at what's like, and then it's like you remember, oh shoot, it's like this whole I don't know what it's called, garderobe, closet. What? Where's the words? Like this huge closet, and you just remember, oh, I haven't even opened that closet yet. And to sort of go through anything that's left in there, to see like if there's anything old that you need to throw away, if there's anything that you want to maybe give up to just give away, or if there's anything that you should keep. And I feel like the same thing goes for like belief systems right now, even people. And I don't mean to throw around people like they're garbage or give away or anything like that, but we really are testing who our friends are right now, and by that I mean who's with us on the same frequency level. It's not like I'm sitting here testing out my friends. Oh, you're a good friend, you're a bad friend, so I'm gonna exclude you and I'm gonna include you. No, you know, vibration itself takes care of that. So I just mean, who is coming along for the ride with this beautiful, what direction? This beautiful energy coming in through you. What are you in alignment with, and what are you not in alignment with? So starting with that, can we just clarify why that is here for Pisces, please? Why is this here for Pisces? One and two. So there's a beautiful process in your life right now. And the first one, don't you just love this, is the Magician. And then we have two, Gabriel, which is very much like balance with people who share the same vision. Being in balance with people who share the same vision. Isn't that exactly what we just said? And look at what plays out. Like if you just look at a distance. So we have the play with the rainbow right here. Play with the rainbow between your hands, and then it's like a rainbow coming in behind you here as well. The rainbow is really talking, in this reading for sure. And I allow how we just continue with that, like behind you. And the first one is like where you're playing right now, Pisces. You're playing. You're getting to choose right now what type of reality you want for yourself. Not because you look out into the world or you look at your television or you look, I was thinking about that the other day. A little bit of a side, it's the same subject, but a little bit of a side note. I was thinking about it the other day because my oldest son is about to move, and I was like, so what type of television do you want? Like, do you want, like we were talking about which ones to keep here and which ones to, like should he take the old one that I have? And he was like, I'm not really interested in a television. I was like, you're not gonna have a television? It's like, I don't really watch television. Like if I watch anything, I go on YouTube, or if there's like anything else that maybe people do talk about that is coming up on television, it probably has already been on the movies before that, and I catch it on the movies, in the movies, and or it's like I could just use like an app for whatever stuff that I want to. No, like he was not really that interested in television, and his friends are the same way. Like this younger generation coming up now, they're just not interested in television, and you know what that means? They're not that interested in what the mainstream media is selling them. So they're coming from such a different vantage point. They're coming from just such a different reality altogether. They're choosing such a different reality, and I am so happy to be having him as a son who's 21, and then also having another son who's 3 years old. Like they're giving me such different perspective on stuff when I get too sort of immersed in this is how it is. But because this is how it is chosen by perhaps in every country, the reality looks like this because 80 or 70 or 80% of the population of each country has chosen this to be the truth. Doesn't mean that it has to be the truth for you, and it doesn't mean that you have to choose it for yourself for the next level. Like so now what? Now what, Pisces? Now what do you choose? I knew this was going to be a different reading. I was like, it's like I was working up towards it, and it really has taken some strength for me to get to your reading. I was supposed to do this reading for 2 days ago. Yesterday I couldn't do it, and then today I really had to work my energy up to it. So yeah, I can understand. So maybe that's saying something to you as well. Maybe you're working up towards something right now. Maybe you're laying low for a bit. You know sort of what you need to do in your life, but it's like, I heard this person, I was about to say, but you're procrastinating, like you're putting it off, you're putting it in front of you, you're not really getting around to do it. And it was this beautiful person in the comment section. I can't remember what video it was about, but I was talking about procrastination, putting things off into the future. And the person said something around the lines of, procrastination doesn't exist. Procrastination is a way of saying I shame myself, or I blame myself, or guilt myself, go on a little bit of a guilt trip, for not doing the thing that I will do only in the now present moment. Because it's only now. We only have now. So how can you put anything off if you only have now? We're just waiting for another now to do what sort of serves us in the next now. So instead of saying I'm procrastinating something, it was just really beautifully put. Like, procrastination is nothing else than shaming yourself for not doing something in the moment when you were not supposed to do it in the moment anyway. It's just saying, no, wait, I'm saving this for another now moment. I am finding a better situation to do this. I'm preparing my energy. It sounds maybe like it's the cop out, like I can defend myself, like I was supposed to do that yesterday, but it wasn't the right moment for the energy. So, but there's something there to really be ready for. It feels in Abraham Hicks, they would say something around the lines of getting ready to be ready. You're preparing the energy to get ready. So there's a step before the step, before the step, before the step, right? Instead of saying, I'm procrastinating, I'm procrastinating, I'm procrastinating. It's such a different vantage point. It's such a different perspective. There's something you are getting ready to be ready to do. There's something you're preparing the energy to do here, and it's of your conscious choice. Does that make sense? It's of your conscious choice. There's something, you're playing with energy. You're playing with the rainbow right now. You are the magician. You're the creator of your world, of your universe. Underneath it says, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, successful beginnings. And so that's what I started saying. Just because 70 or 80% of the collective that you're in, the collective of your choosing, I should say, to be really honest, has chosen something that looks like this. Do you like that? By all means, continue to do whatever you're doing and just sort of react to whatever is happening because you enjoy it. Continue. If you don't enjoy it, if you feel like that probably is not my reality, then you get to choose right now. Number one, brand new energy coming in. We already saw that. It's also a brand new beginning. So both numerology and text-wise, we're saying the same thing. And you're sharing your vision with others. Like you're sharing you're finding balance with whatever, like your approach moving forward, you're sharing it with like-minded people. So if there's anything that you feel is a little bit like, so you're at your work, maybe more and more people coming into their workplace right now, and you're at work and you're coming into I don't know how it works because I literally have never been into like a coffee room, like I've never worked in a place like that. I've always sort of been my own. But like, I can imagine, and I saw it in the movies, and I hear people talking. You're coming into this coffee break, so you meet in the lounge, or you meet like in a in a staff meeting, in a staff room. I don't know what you call it in English. Anyway, you're on a break and you're just talking with others, and you quickly, and definitely being Pisces, quickly pick up the sensation of the feeling in the room, where we're at, like vibrationally, you feel the temperature of the energy. And soon you might find out that you're the only, like there's a topic and we're talking about this topic, and you're going to find out that maybe you're the only one that is of a different opinion. You're coming from a little bit of a different vantage point here, or a different perspective, or just a different belief about something. And it's not about now you voicing your truth over the other people's truth. Sometimes we feel it's important to speak up, and sometimes you will just get a hint to like, don't even go there, because half of this room will not even understand where you're coming from, or it would just cause confusion. It won't. It's not because you're a chicken, and it's not because you have to stand your ground at every cost. It's really about listening to that inner guidance. And sometimes you just need to not go forward with whatever your thoughts of the subject is, and sometimes you will feel urged to go there, because the people that you're with are going to be really receptive to what you're saying. It might not even look receptive to you, because they might sort of frown and like, oh, what is she talking, or what is he talking about? But but you will plant a seed. You will plant a seed for sure, and they will take that seed with them and run with it. I just have to say there was something that showed up. You're going to see it. It's just a little, it's nothing. It's just a little fly this time. It's not an orb. It's not sometimes that appears as well. But today it was just a little, as we call them in Sweden, banana fly. Quite annoying. Where was I going with that? Right. But then there's something about other people joining your team. whatever you're doing right now. So maybe like creating this new reality for yourself. This can just be all fun and games for you, Pisces. It doesn't have to be that you have to stand your ground and you have to prove so many other people wrong, or you have to like you be the 1% out of the rest of the 99% who's sort of going against your stream. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It just shows you have the power right now to literally choose whatever reality you want. And there's, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like as of late, there's such instant manifestation going on. Like to really look into where you focus right now, because things are manifesting quickly in your life. So do whatever you want with that. Like do whatever you want with your life, which is awesome. And if there's anything, because this is about making bold and ambitious choices. This is about standing up for yourself. Or this can be something like, I never dared to go for my dream. And it doesn't mean that 99 other percent is against your dream. It just is a fact for yourself that like for the longest time, you just didn't have it in you to go after your dream, or even dream the big dream that you've been wanting to dream, but you sort of have, I don't know, sold yourself short a little bit, like taking the safe route, or, well, it's comfortable here, you know. It's to dare to go for that new thing or dare to go for that dream. It feels like it opens up right now for you. And there's going to be other people that share your same vision. So if this is a situation where you just want to go for this new dream, it feels like out of the blue, there's going to be people sort of joining you on that path to make that dream be easier for you to have a result around. It can also be that that you are 1 or 2% of that big, like the shift that's going on planet Earth right now, and you have felt like you are that one person in the coffee room that is sort of going against the grain, like you're going against mainstream here, and you. It's sort of a little bit scared to speak up and what you think of the subject. But then there's other people coming in that shares your vision. Yeah, what's what I said. It's my son laughing. 1 and 2. So there's a beautiful process that's going to go, you're you're the magician right now, Pisces, which is awesome. And I'm going to take this into the extension and see what else I can find there for you. So if you feel like you resonate with this, something just sparks in you when you hear this, you're so welcome to the extension. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you back soon. Bye, guys.